Former UFC title challenger Thiago Santos returns to fight fellow Brazilian knockout artist Johnny Walker in the main event at UFC Vegas 38. While in the co-main event, Kevin Holland fights Kyle Dawkins, and you can watch it go down live on ESPN+. So don't wait. Click the link in the description and sign up for ESPN Plus today.
Here's a guy, he's a total dickhead, he's a fraud, he's out there. I don't even like talking about him, and then, by the way, I'm not the type of guy to kick a man while he's down. I don't like to do that. I just said with John, I don't want to do that. If someone's going through problems and going through a tough time in their life, or just making dumb decisions, either way, I don't want to kick a man while they're down.
And he's also a heavyweight that you might run into at a UFC event.
That's a good point as well, let's be honest.
You can run into Dillion Danis all day long.
Dillion Danis is a total fucking dickhead, and he doesn't deserve that same kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Same kind of respect. Shall we say? That's a good one. All right, so I'm not the type of guy to kick a man while he's down, Lewis. I'm really not. But unfortunately, that little cockroach Dillion Danis, he was just a stain. He's a stain on mixed martial arts and the jiu-jitsu world. No one fucking likes him. Oh, the jiu-jitsu world, they don't like him. The MMA world, he is not fucking popular. I don't know anyone that has a good thing to say about him. And he's such a cocky little dickhead. And he's out there making threats on social media. In fact, today, he went out there, put that up, Brian. This is on his story. Someone tweeted me today, said you should check out Dylan's story. And there it is. If I ever see Mike Bisping in person, I will knock him clean out. Okay, all right. Ooh, I'm terrified. I'm going to be staying in. In fact, I'm going to fly to England this weekend to avoid him. Little knobhead.
Can I just, look, I'm going to make it very clear to Dillion Danis. If you see Bisping, you can punch him directly in the face. He just said very clearly he's not going to do shit. So this is your opportunity.
He wouldn't have the balls to do it, though. He's talking out of his ass. The guy he proclaims to be a fighter. He's had 2 fights in Bellator. He hasn't fought for years. He doesn't fight. He's just a troll. He's just a little shit. He's Conor McGregor's he carries Conor McGregor's bags, you know what I mean? And he's just trying to model himself on that. And he's not Conor McGregor. Conor had an incredibly successful MMA career. Fucking Dillion Danis hasn't done shit. He's beat a couple of fucking no marks on losing records in Bellator. 2 people. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll tell you one thing with Robbie. He did come out like the old Robbie that we know. You know what I mean? It wasn't the guy. I think he said it too. People were expecting to see, the guy in the last couple of fights. Yeah, definitely. He came out guns blazing, and Nick responded, but I think he was just like a half step behind. And he's just look. I'm a big Nick Diaz fan, and he just looked like mentally something was bothering him. But he's just an honest dude. I think when you ask him questions, you get exactly what he's feeling. And to me, that's refreshing. And I'm just happy to see that the fans still were behind him. And, he did what he had to do, and he got back in there after 6 years. Not bad against a guy that, very, very talented. So obviously not the way it went, wanted to go for him. But hats off to Robbie, man. He brought it, and he was consistent. And he never took his foot off that gas pedal. And I think that's what won him the fight.
This is an insult. Did you see the thing with Henry Cejudo looking to attack Volkanovski? And we're going to talk about all the fights.
I did not see that, no.
Well, one of his quotes, can you guys get that up there for Jimmy to read, please? His attack was, basically he called him, in the last line of his insult, after he was challenging Volkanovski, is he called him listen, Jimmy, tell me how I should take this. He called him a fun-sized Matt Serra.
It's funny. He's just, I would say it's not the greatest compliment, but it is very funny.
Wait. But what do you mean? How is that attacking me, though? I
wouldn't say it's attacking you. It's just a smaller version of you. I mean, I think that, like, even when you were fighting, you fought, at 155 at one point, right? I mean, I think even then he's small. The fun-sized Matt Serra just means physically he looks like you because he's bald but smaller. That's all.
Oh, okay. It doesn't mean I'm chubby. It doesn't mean that I was a chubby guy and he's a skinnier little
No,
man.
I think he always, you were fighting, you fought GSP at 170. I mean, he's fighting 35 pounds lighter than that. So he's a fun-sized Matt Serra. Like a bite-sized Matt Serra.
Oh, so it's not like a chubby joke.
No, I don't think so. I think that he's smaller.
Yeah. Okay. Because first I thought to myself, I'm the perfect size. I'm the funnest of size.
And I like Cejudo. But it's like, Henry, come on. I mean, you did stop fighting. I mean, everybody wanted to see him keep fighting, but you're coming for who?
I can't give a fuck about that. I'm just wanting to make sure I wasn't insulted.
Yeah, I don't think you were.
I'm only kidding.
Oh man, so glad to be here. So glad to put on some dressy clothes for the first time in a very long time and get out in front of you all. I'm grateful. Definitely a very awesome experience, and I'm very honored to be here and can't wait to get back there, back out there and that octagon and show you guys what I do best. I've been working really hard and excited to deliver you guys a great product. I'm so proud. I'm so incredibly proud. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me in my MMA career. There's really not much I could do bigger than this in MMA, becoming a UFC champion and becoming a Hall of Famer. I feel so accomplished. I feel like this is big for my family. It's just something that just lasts forever. And I'm just really grateful.
Later that same evening.
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal. You have nothing. It's normal.